Here's a serious question, and this is a real one that I'm actually considering myself. Is your meat and cheese product that you are purchasing and eating hurting the planet? There was recently a new study put out ranking the sustainability and carbon footprint that goes into, or rather, as a result of the production of certain foods. Lamb, beef, many cheeses, and pork require the highest carbon footprint and energy consumption to get to your plate per unit of weight. On the other side of the spectrum, for meats, is tuna, which is interesting because there are a lot of problems with tuna in terms of sustainability, and chicken, okay? Cheese, though, is an interesting one, Lewis. Cheese has a high carbon footprint because it takes a ton of milk to produce a pound of cheese. On average, it's about 10 pounds of milk for every pound of hard cheese. That's about 20 times, it's exponentially increasing when you consider the methane gas, carbon dioxide of the cows, when you consider all of the grains and the production of the grains that go into feeding those cows, which range from corn, alfalfa, other forage, and there's a footprint associated with that. Local is better than purchasing from across the country because less travel typically, often more sustainable methods of production. You with me so far, Lewis?
I'm with you.
Within different types of cheeses, the lower fat, less dense cheeses are typically better. So, for example, cottage cheese is more sustainable than cream cheese. Low fat mozzarella, more sustainable than cheddar. Do you care at all about this? Do you think we need to be micromanaging food consumption? And do you think, I am not a vegetarian or a vegan, do you think this lends credence to those who say veganism is not only healthier, which is disputed by many, but it is also more sustainable?
It is definitely more sustainable.
So you agree with the science of that?
Yeah, and it's not just cheese here. I mean, the carbon footprint of farming animals is huge. That's a fact.
Do you care at all?
Veganism would be more sustainable.
Do you care at all? Will this study make you modify your cheese choice or consumption? Will you opt for chicken instead of lamb?
Well, I would anyway.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
But so when you hear about something like this,
this will have no effect on what I do.
You absolutely don't care.
No.
This is one of those things where I do care, but I really don't think I'm going to choose cheeses based on the carbon footprint. I'm sorry. You know, I recycle. I have a hybrid car. What else do I do? I guess I don't really do that much else. Maybe I'm
You used to walk to the studio.
I used to walk to the studio.
That's out.
Now I have to drive. I feel like I do some things. I can't do everything, and my cheese consumption is going to remain unaffected by this revelation. The other thing, and I know we have to break, the other thing about this is we are not even considering the fact that when we look at what the more sustainable cheeses are, they are very often much more expensive. So when we say, you know what, it's much more sustainable to eat that 2-year-old Parmesan cheese from certified organic farms instead of the whatever store brand, Walmart brand American cheese, not everybody can afford the 2-year-old hard Parmesan cheese with a lower fat content. I mean, that's just the reality.
Right.
And
much cheaper to buy that yellow sliced cheese.
Cheese product, actually.
Yeah.
Oftentimes not even cheese. So we have to take into consideration the economics of this and the fact that a lot of the food-related problems in the U.S. are not a result of people being bad people or not caring about nutrition. It's a matter of money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad that it has to be that way.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. Please visit donateyouraccount.com/David Pakman Show. Whether you're on Twitter, Facebook, or both, you can donate your Twitter followers or Facebook wall to the show, and you'll really be helping us out. Donateyouraccount.com/David Pakman Show. Back after this.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.